The sheep are in the meadow and the kine are in the corn. The lies are long in thy bed, bonny and brown. The sheep are in the meadow and the kine are in the corn. The lies are long in thy bed, bonny and brown.
And there we are, public beta 0.9.6.28. This is my very first time streaming public beta of Gwent. Not that I've done too many videos for the closed beta, but I think I've done some good guides and tutorials in written form. Welcome guys, tonight in the span of hopefully no more than 90 minutes or so, because that's how long I have, I will do my best to open as many of those kegs, I was gonna say packs. I have, as you can see in the top right corner, 109 kegs. This is my same account from closed beta. It's right now it's considered free to play. I've played one real game, the one that I've showed you a couple days ago as a video upload, and I've done some challenges without recording or showing them, at least for now. So all of these currencies that you can see here are from just starting the game, and well, I've learned a couple of things from my previous experience. I believe in closed beta I was up to rank 12, level 32 or 34, something along those lines. It's not exactly Witcher content, but it's very close. Today there won't be gameplay of Gwent, there will just be opening, and I'll do my best to analyze what cards I'm getting from the kegs, and I'll tell you why I'm picking this card over the other one. I'll keep in mind that I haven't played actually in open beta yet, although I was all over the official live streams from CD Projekt Red, and I've spent a lot of time watching some of my favorite big show streamers for Gwent from PTR, so I do have some knowledge about the new cards and the changes on the old cards, but there might be some surprises. And because I have really, as you can see up in the title, a ton of kegs to open, let's maybe just get 2 more kegs with these 350
Ahoy, human friend!
to run them up to 111, 111, and then we'll start opening.
You deserve it.
You've just bought this many kegs. Do you want to open one of them now? Well, let's show the other menu for whatever reason, and then we'll start from there. Nice one, Table. I really love the design. The user interface of Gwent is still ridiculously unfriendly, especially for PC. But I really love the design, the animations, and pretty much the voiceover, everything else. So, I forgot to remind you, but we have 4 different tiers of cards. White is common, blue is rare, purple is epic, and yellow is, or gold, is legendary. Obviously, everybody wants to get legendary cards. And this is how you open kegs. You get 4 random cards that you automatically receive immediately. They may be animated. Ooh, look at that. I actually get my very first premium card, even though I prefer to start with Skellige and probably Nilfgaard and then go to monsters. These are the 3 factions I played in closed beta. I don't know if I want to go for Queensguard over the premium version. Most likely I'm gonna go for premium version because the Queensguard epic rare, is really not that expensive to craft, and the animated premium versions of the cards are really expensive. Every single card in the open beta has a premium version, which means animated version. On the next keg, I forgot what were the keybinds here, so I can go from keg to keg a little bit quicker. When you mouse over the card, you see what tier it's gonna be. So this is white, which means these are not the cards I'm looking for. And we have another selection. Will it be Queensguard or Vikuvaru Medic? Both of them are useful for my favorite decks and archetypes. And I think I'll go with Queensguard just because in the very early game, right now, before everybody got their full decks and pay-to-win collections, the Queensguard are really, really strong. Plus, I think I'll open with Skellige first, just like I did in Closed Beta. Played for about a month with Skellige only, then moved on to, I think, Monsters. And then Nilfgaard was released, so I tried Nilfgaard as well. Most of my ranking was with Skellige, with Monsters and Nilfgaard. Although rank 12 isn't really that high. So that's nice.
Now for more.
And out of these, I don't think I'll be playing anytime soon Northern Realms or Scoia'tael, so I will probably go for the Nilfgaard card. My priorities here are, of course, good cards, first and foremost. Then we go to Skellige, Nilfgaard, and Neutro in this order. Oh no, actually, I should actually reverse it. So, good card, Neutro, Skellige, and Nilfgaard. Those are the priorities I'm following, basically. Come on, shoot. How is the voice, actually? Is it too loud?
Wow.
The in-game sound. Shield Maiden, I actually don't believe that the Shield Maiden will be of any use for me, at least not yet, because the first deck I will be building is about the Queensguard, so I'll probably want to go for a Vikuvaru Medic. And on the top I can see that I already have two of them, which means I probably don't want another one, so I'll go for something new. The Shield Maiden it is. On my other screen over here, I have my, what is it in English? Cheat sheet, I think they were calling it. The guide that I've published a few days ago with all the keywords. Because in some cases, like for example here, we've got all of these keywords, but you can't really see what they mean because they only display the overlay helpful menu with these bolded white words when you are in game. Ooh, interesting. Damn. I'm not a huge fan of Champion of Champions. And he hasn't changed. I don't remember if his base power. I'm gonna start calling it power because that's what CDPR wants us to call it. I've been calling it strength for so long. I might actually go for the Witchers, but no, Skellige has to be a priority. Although... No, I'm gonna go with the Cock. Cock sounds fun. This was an epic card, by the way, purple.
Now for more.
And yet again a choice of 3 cards that I'm not too fond of, but because the Overdose is actually a new card and I have never played with it, I'm curious it might actually work somewhere for something. Damage 3 adjacent units by 3 and remove 3 armor from them, so it's actually very situational, but it's neutral, which means it can fit in way more decks than the other 2. That's why I'm going for it. I was at 6 kegs opened. Okay, I might be able to open all of them before I fall asleep. Damn it. Nothing good again. Might as well go for a Shield Maiden. Strengthen self by 1, strengthen his base power. Deploy damage unit by 2. If it was already damaged, summon another Clan Dormant Shieldman. Yeah, it might actually work because I'm going for bears early on. I don't have them yet, but I will. And none of the other 2 cards are actually more vital and more important.
Wow! More!
Ooh, okay. I think there is no competition here. Pac-Man gets the turn. Timer 2. At the start of the turn, summon a copy of this unit to its row. Cool. I was thinking when I start opening kegs in open beta, I would start working on a spreadsheet or something so I can draw a definitive conclusion. How many kegs? Whoa! How many kegs I've opened and what the total result is, what kind of cards I've gotten. There is absolutely no doubt, because I'm a Skellige player, that Dragbone Dew is gonna get in my deck immediately. When it's deployed, it strengthens 2 units in my graveyard, which is in a great connection with the Queen's Guard idea. They synergize very, very well. In this case, nothing really is that very important. Although this one is cool because it synergizes well with the leader. Orders means that summoning this unit is actually automatic if you have 3 of those when you play your leader. So maybe, yeah. Okay, let's go for another one then. It's a card collecting game, so at some point I may even want to have all of the cards, although I doubt that's gonna happen through gameplay. I'll probably have to get some more kegs. Why I do have 111 kegs to open? Because I purchased 60 kegs during closed beta. The rest are rewards for my participation in the closed beta event. Okay. Squeltel, no thank you. Northern Realms, no thank you. Spy it is. And I've got 3 of the emissaries now, I believe. I was saying 2. So that's the 3rd one. Come on! Give me something saucy. Something animated at least. Give me premium. Yeah, definitely. The War Longship goes immediately into my collection. Unfortunately, it's only the first one and I'm gonna need at least 2, possibly 3. But they're cheap.
Now for more.
Okay, same choice again. Nothing has changed really. Oh, really? Nothing special yet. Come on. Okay, the 3rd golem is already present, which means I don't want any more of them. Unless I'm milling them, of course. But it's kind of stupid to pick a card just to mill it. Unless, of course, there is no better choice. And sooner or later I'm gonna play the other remaining 2 factions that I've never actually played outside of tutorials.
Now for more.
Okay. I already have one of the Commander's Horn because it's a default card granted for free with the starter decks. So the choice is between Margarita and the Kron. Krons are still very powerful and I'm much more likely to play monsters way before I start playing with the Northern League. So the first Kron gets into my hand. Welcome, Whispers. I wish it was the premium version. Krons are really cool, especially when you play them 3 in a proper order. Ooh. There it is, the very first legendary that I've opened, and that happened in what, 12th, 14th keg? Ooh, unfortunately it's Zoltan Chive, which is part of a deck that I don't play. I'm probably gonna go with the Stammerforge Tremor here. I usually avoided that card for the most part in closed beta, but who knows? Maybe I can find some better usage for it. I was really hoping that CDPR will release the solo campaign, the story version in Gwent. But no, they've just released challenges for now. Oh, nice. The Pirate Captain, immediately. Compared to the other 2 cards, there is just no second thought. 2 rares. Nice. Look at that. Wow. 3 legendaries and I have to make a hard choice. It's probably gonna be Renew because it's neutral and it's still a very powerful card. And it's even more powerful than before because it can resurrect the gold unit from either graveyard now. But because I'm not really familiar with Zartisius, let's see, deploy. Look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck, including the golds. You may choose one and place it at the bottom of their deck. I've suffered from that card played by my opponents a couple of times. But definitely have to go with Renew because it's so much more unique and versatile compared to the other 2. And Gauss is not the leader anymore, in case anybody is experienced but hasn't heard the news yet. He has been replaced by the Unseen Elder, which is a vampire character from Blood and Wine. Alright, going with my very first important legendary that I've just picked up. Yeah, I'm actually so happy. This is gonna be so useful in the starting games. Unless, of course, the matchmaking system has been upgraded and updated, which I highly doubt.
More.
You left the text wall. Nice, I'll go read it after this one. Damn, tough choice. I think I want... do I want actually a third pikeman? Probably... Not yet, I'm gonna go with Akimara. I've already pulled one of the Akimaras for the premium version, so why not pick up a normal card? Hey, Nathaniel. I have to give it to CDPR. They've improved the downtime and the waiting time overall in Gwent a lot. Epidemic is so very damn tricky card. I never liked it. But I think I'm gonna go with the Wild Hunt Navigator. I already have 2 of them from the starter pack, but they're really cool and in a very strong synergy with the new Frost Wild Hunt kind of a monster deck. So I think I might actually go for a third one. Yeah, let's go. Again, a quick reminder, picking with a specific order, good cards, neutral cards, Skellige, no, oh holy crap, Nilfgaard, and everything else after that.
Nice.
Ooh, cool, damn it, unfortunately the epic is Scoia'tael. I'm glad to see Skald appear. Skald has always been a cool card to have. My favorite faction has always been Skellige with a very close coming Nilfgaard. Although now that the specific Nilfgaard class faction ability has been actually taken away from Nilfgaard and added to every other faction, I'm not really sure how Nilfgaard is gonna be played out. So I'm gonna start with Skellige because I understand it way better. And it's actually stronger, in my opinion at least. I mean, early on in the game with the more basic cards, before everybody builds up their deck. Although throwing cow carcasses at opponents very early on is also very dangerous and in most cases very successful, because while people haven't upgraded and updated their decks and collections, it's much easier to actually get the cow to remove something. Oh, come on! All the cool cards are from Scoia'tael so far. Damn it. Ooh, second premium. Nice. Damn it, I'm tempted now. Do I go for the Vicuvarian Novice or do I get the Queen's Guard? I think it's almost a no-brainer. I don't know if it's the right decision to give priority to premium cards, but CDPR did an outstanding job with the animations. Look at that. Man. Deploy. Trigger the ability of a spying enemy ambassador or emissary. Actually, My opponent featured 2 or 3 of these novice Vicuvaro cards in the match that I've uploaded a couple of days ago on YouTube, and it still didn't help them. Although it's actually a cool card. Yeah, I'm going for this. It's much more expensive and hard to get a premium card, so at least for now I'm gonna give priority to a premium card over a normal bronze card, which is relatively quick and easy to craft. Plus, it's much easier and more common to get out of these kegs. Cool. What do we get then here? Spotter. Spotter, I believe, has also been upgraded. I don't believe if they upgraded Spotter with this patch or with the previous one. But never mind, I'll pick up a second one of this. And let's see, 88 left. Okay, going strong so far. Nilfgaard is really fun, you say. Which version of Nilfgaard are you playing? Reveal? Whoa, wait. Think about it first. Holy crap, I clicked automatically. Yes, it will be the Raider because it's a very good card for a discard deck. And that's exactly what I'm going for. Even though I don't really have the cards yet. Thank you, Nathaniel. And yeah, the Raider goes first. Raiders are incredibly useful now with a discard deck for Skellige. Scoia'tael have always looked like a challenge and a very weird faction to play. And as I've said, I've played only a little just during tutorials and such, and a couple of games probably, or maybe more, versus the Turing machine. So the question is now, do I get Queensguard or do I get the blood-curdling roar? It's actually powerful. Destroy an ally, spawn a bear. And I can't really mouse over the damn card to show you what kind of a bear it is. I believe it was a 12 strength. I'll check it later. Queensguard it is. As I've said, I need 3 of those girls. And if I get an operator, which is a silver card, I would be just basically on the top of my happiness. Because operator is really vital for a Queensguard deck with Ceres. I don't have Ceres yet either. Ceres has been really nicely upgraded. Whoops. Again, I was almost going to click automatically. Don't care about Northern Realms yet. Don't like Epidemic. It's really risky card and I already have one. And I do have one more room for a Wild Hunt Hound. So let's go with it. I don't think I'm gonna play monsters anytime soon. I really want to develop at least maybe a couple of decks for Skellige, at least 1 or 2 decks for Nilfgaard, and with the pace I'm playing, and with the fact that I don't plan to purchase more kegs anytime soon with real money, I'm not exactly sure how long it would take me to build the decks I had before. Not that they were something outstanding, but... damn it. Yeah, let's go with... Been playing Revealing, you say? Nice. There it is, the 3rd Queensguard just appeared, or I don't know how many I've got. Yeah, 3rd one, that was the 3rd one, I believe. So... I might as well go for a Shield Maiden. Why does it say not owned here? Because there are 3 different designs for the Shield Maiden, which makes it a little bit hard for us right now on this screen to decide and judge how many of them I actually have. Because they are the same cards but with 3 different designs, same goes for many other cards available in Gwent. It's really hard to judge which one of the cards you want to pick, and in this case it doesn't really matter that much, because none of the other cards are actually any competition for a tough choice.
Now for more.
Oh, wow, that's gonna be tough. So, Set It is a card that I don't know. Deploy. Set the power of a revealed unit in your opponent's hand to 1. This is way too situational and only can be used in, I guess, reveal Nilfgaard deck. Restore. Return a unit from your graveyard to your hand, then discard a card. It's actually been, in my opinion at least, I haven't played with it yet, it's been nerfed compared to the previous version of Restore. And Cleaver. Cleaver actually seems like the proper choice here because he's a neutral card, which means he can join any deck that I'm building. And having a lock is always useful. Every faction has a lock specific card. I believe all of them are silvers and golds, of course. But because he's a neutral kind of a card, he has slightly less power. Yep, that number on the top left is now called power, apparently according to the keywords from CD Projekt Red. It's not strength, even though everybody, me included, has been used to calling it strength for so long. I think Cleaver makes the most sense, yeah. Restore was awesome in the closed beta, but they've changed it for the latest patch for open beta. And right now it's quite different. Whoa! Man, this guy looks awesome. It's a shame I can't restart the animation. I'm gonna pick it. I already have at least one Necker Warrior, and I'm not really sure if I'm gonna need 3 of them, but it's a premium, damn it. The other options: Nausicaa Standard, Barrier. Deploy. Boost one ally or revealed unit in your hand by 3 and clear weather from the row. Oh crap. It's actually useful. And these are epic cards, which means they will take me 200 meteorite powder if I want to transmute the normal version of the Necker Warrior. So I'm gonna go with this. It's more valuable in terms of resources spent down the line. Or that's what my basic math tells me. Ooh, nice! Deploy, move 2 bronze spying enemies to your side. Cool, I believe that's a new card, right? I think it's new. At least the description and the ability is new.
Now for more!
Third engineer doesn't make much of a sense. I don't think 3 of them are actually useful. Very, very situational. I might pick a card that I don't own, even though it's a faction I will not play anytime soon. You haven't seen it either, okay. That makes 2 of us. Are we doing 80? Oh, I have a feeling I'm slowing down.
Goody!
Third Ice Giant or a Blue Stripes Commando. Obviously, I've got 3 of the emissaries, so I don't need a 4th one unless I'm going to mill it. And right now, I believe I'm gonna go with the Commando because I doubt that I'm gonna I'm gonna get much use of 3 Ice Giants. It's funny that it's bronze card. You noticed? I'm gonna go with the Commando just so I can fill in a new card in my collection, even though I have no plans of using it. Did you guys check and pay attention actually to the little customization of the thumbnail for today's live stream?
Nice.
I'm very proud, and only a true Gwent fan will be able to notice the difference. Whoa! Nice, Axeman. Okay. Oh, they've got armor now. I forgot about that. It used to be 4 power. See? I'm calling it power already by default. There used to be 4 power, and of course now armor has been introduced to the game. It's a veteran card as well, which means on route 2 and 3 they will get the old Skellige faction ability. I think I'm gonna pick it up. I don't think it's... There is no reason actually for any doubt. Ugh, nothing special. Whoa! City! Hands down, City it's gonna be. City is so very good because every faction can mulligan a card in the beginning of a round now, and City is absolutely priceless. Look at the description. She actually hasn't changed, except that she's been buffed. She is a 7 power now. Used to be 6. Round end, Brave. If this unit is on the board, return it to your hand. Nice. That means, exactly as before, if you lose the round, she's gonna go back to your hand. And because she's only useful, in my opinion, for a card advantage gain, you can very easily mulligan it in the beginning of the next round. Assassin, lock and destroy an enemy is again buffed and improved a lot since the previous patch. But Ciri is a neutral card. She goes absolutely everywhere, and I think at least for the early meta games, I will definitely go with her in every single deck that I'm building. Woodland Spirit has actually changed as well. Deploy, spawn 3 rabbit wolves, and apply fog to the upside row. Okay. So, Ciri, hands down the best card of this keg. And I'm actually quite happy. She's really needed.
Goody!
The Clan Demon Pirate is actually a really bad card. I don't know if it's just me. I used to run a deck with them for the sake of thinning, but right now I have a feeling they're one of the worst possible cards in Skellige.
Now for more!
Lacerate probably. I doubt that I'll need 2 Lacerate in a deck, but who knows. Maybe if I want to go extremely heavy on control. Another 4 commons. Oh, cool! I actually need the 3rd Priestess of Freya. No brainer at all. This is a healer, medic, resurrect actually card for Skellige, and you need 3 of those plus Siegfrieda. It took me a long time to learn how to pronounce the name of Siegfrieda. You know, the resurrect medic Skellige silver card.
Nice.
I still don't have her, I believe. But there is time. Hopefully I will. Clan Brockfar Hunter. Let's see. Have they changed it? Strengthen self by 1 whenever an adjacent unit is damaged. Deploy. Damage a unit by 3. Yeah, it has been improved a little bit. Plus, I've got the Vikuvara Novice, the premium version, and I don't want to get the second one just now. Skellige gets premium. I had an idea, which unfortunately I completely forgot. I've got my lovely mug, which is way more in conjunction and more appropriate than in any other stream right now while I'm playing Gwent, or actually getting kegs from Gwent. It's the best time to show off the mug. And I had an idea of sipping from the mug every time I get a legendary. Unfortunately, I've got 4 or 5 so far, and need to probably drink all of this. Okay,
Goody!
let's see. Damn it.
Now for
4 commons again.
more!
Ooh. Queensguard. See, now I don't know how many of those Queensguards I've got, damn it. I think I've got 2. Never mind, I'm gonna pick her up.
More!
Bake City or Roach? Probably gonna go for Roach, even though the Crone, the second Crone, is also very useful because I've got the first one and I definitely want the trio. Let's see if Fake City has improved. At start of the turn, boost self by 1 while spying. When your opponent passes, move this unit to the opposite side, deploy. If not spying, strengthen self by 3. Okay, the deploy is actually a little bit different now, I think. But the rest about the spying and the strengthening is exactly the same as before. So, no brainer, Roach. Neutral card, and Roach is still a good card. Roach got buffed, by the way. She doesn't get pulled by the leaders, even though the leaders appear to be gold. Summon this unit on a random row whenever you play a gold card. Oh, it says here actually in apprentices. Excluding the leaders. And she is 5 power now instead of 3. Definitely a good keg. Thank you. I don't think I have armor smiths. Not that I'm actually
Now
gonna use them.
form war.
Ugh. Oh! Premium shackles! Damn, yeah. I've got the normal version of the shackles and I'm probably gonna mill it right away. Because every single card has a premium version now, we end up getting so many more premium versions of cards while opening kegs before the closed beta, before the open beta, during closed beta. It was so very rare. I think I've never actually pulled a premium card from a keg, and I never kept score how many I've opened. Roach doesn't, yeah. That's why they buffed her. Or at least that's my theory. She's 5 now instead of 3 because she cannot be played and replayed. I want from here. Shield Maiden probably. Or Pikeman. Definitely don't care about the cavalry since it's Northern Realm. Although, okay, Shield Maiden. Shield Maiden it is.
Now form war.
Oh, premium. I think I'm gonna get a 3rd Pikeman because it's a premium. And anyway, I don't need any more Shield Maidens. I don't want Scoia'tael. Oh yeah, this one definitely. Could have at least kept score how many premiums I've opened. Not bad. I don't know how many of the long ships I've got now. At least 2, I think. Probably even 3. Alright. I don't need any of these 3. Obviously, I don't want another golem because I've got 3 of them already. And out of the Scoia'tael or Northern Realms, I'll pick the one that I don't have yet. Just to fill in an empty spot in the collection.
Now form war.
Yeah, that's the dilemma again. I didn't keep score. But, on the other hand, Double Tana Protector, whenever you play a special card, boosts health by 1 wherever this unit is. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Queen's Guard. I'm more than certain that I've got the 3 Queen's Guards now, probably even 4. Maybe even more than that. I think keep score. But they're cheap to make and they're cheap to mulligan, to mill. Damn. Let's go with an Elven Mercenary. Right? I've got 2 at least, I think, of the Vikuvaran Novice. Oh no, I've got just 1. I'm gonna go with the Vikuvaran Novice this time. Obviously, Nilfgaard for me personally takes priority before the others. Alright.
Now form war.
This is actually cool. They've improved that ability. It used to be a very basic power 7 with no special ability, if I'm not mistaken, right? The soldiers. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm just judging by the design of the card. I don't remember the name specifically, but I believe it was one of the most basic and unwanted cards in Nilfgaard. It's obviously been changed quite a lot, and it seems like a good choice for the reveal. Yeah. 4 whites, come on. Definitely a second hunter. The keg squeezing, yeah, that's true. I must have opened more than 100, probably 100. I never kept count. I'm really not sure how many kegs I've opened.
Goody.
Oh, come on. Yeah, why am I acting surprised? You can see at the back of the card that it's Scoia'tael, and yet for some very weird reason, I hope that it's something else. Oh, thank you! Operator, by far the best card of the three available, not just because the others are factions I don't play. Deploy. Choose a bronze unit in your hand and create a base copy of it in both players' hands. Really good for Queen's Guard deck, and creates a fantastic synergy with the Queen's Guard and Ceres. Hopefully I'm gonna get Ceres. If I don't, I'll have to craft her. I probably have the resources after I finish opening these. Plus it's a neutral card, and I can't remember what power it used to have before. I think it was 8 or 7. Never mind. It's really useful. Whatever power it has, it's a really useful card. And giving one Queen's Guard to my opponent is really not really that useful for them. The Queen's Guard, the default versions are really weak.
Now for more.
Ah! Weaves has appeared. Definitely a choice with a bigger priority because I don't need a second horn, and Moran will have to wait her turn. I've got 2 of the crones now. 1 more witch left. I forgot to tell you guys, just in case you're a brand new player. Not just by the white or any other color effect when you mouse over the card, but the back of the cards represent different factions. So you know what factions and what rarity you're getting before you turn them out. I think I've got the Necker Warriors again have different designs, if I'm not mistaken, right? They used to have 3 designs as well. And Pirate Captain it is. I could use at least 2 maybe. We'll see how useful they will be. Definitely more than Necker Warrior.
Wow.
No, it's not Rakia. It's beer. And on top of that, it's lemon beer. Ooh. Do I want to go for the prize-winning cow? They've changed the behavior of the cow so very much, and yet it's still not exactly the best card. Although it's actually much better than before. It's kind of, I think it's possibly kind of easy to get shut down, depending of course. But you can create interesting synergies with it. And I will give it priority because it's a neutral card over the monster nest. Retaliation, spawn a short on the roll. Death Wish, spawn a short on the roll. White lemon beer is actually cool. I really love it. The only bad thing is I love it so much and oh, I forgot what I was talking about. Drought is one of the new cards, and at least in my first impression it seems like a very powerful card, especially if you have the tempo, let's say in the beginning of second round, and you have this card in your hand. You can absolutely destroy your opponent. Apply drought to all rows on your opponent's side. At the start of the turn, damage the lowest unit on the row by 3. And this is happening on the 3 rows unless they clear 1 or 2. There is no card that can clear the whole board of weather now. This is a weather effect, a brand new weather effect, and I would love to have the premium version of that. It's not heavily animated, but it's a really cool card. Ah, wait, that's actually the first draw. A Becker's Twisted Mirror is a silver now. I knew that. I don't know why I'm acting surprised. I've seen that already. And I believe... yeah, its effect is exactly the same as before. Shadow or Becker? Neutral card, I'm gonna give it priority. I've had a lot of fun with Becker's Twisted Mirror in Closed Beta. Now that it's actually silver, it may be even better. Who knows? We'll see.
Goody. Now for more.
Yeah. Third pirate, probably. Or Araka's Behemoth. I think I'm gonna go with it because they're still important. Or should be in a consume deck. And I don't think I need a third captain. If I do, it's easy to craft. Oh, I've got the bear now. I don't think they give you a bear with the starter deck for Skellige. And it's actually really useful for pressuring your opponent and preventing them from, let's say, Nilfgaard to steal your Queensguard from the graveyard. Because the Vikovaru is now only 1 power. What do I pick? Oh, nice, second raider. I think I'm probably gonna go with 3 raiders to start with. First version of the deck that I'm thinking of building first. I believe the only important card for the discard is Ceres that I'm missing.
Now for more.
Huh. Correct me if I'm mistaken. I believe the Neckers have different designs. Do they? 3 different designs or no? They used to have 3 different designs, so I can't tell how many I've got. Or maybe I can go with another pikeman. Tough choice. Yeah, pikeman. Man, 3 Scoia'tael and all of them commons. Very boring choice. Ancient Foglets, strengthen self by 1 if fog is anywhere. Oh! Anywhere! That's interesting. I believe that's a change with the latest patch. It wasn't like that before. It's still 6 power. At the start of the turn, boost self by 1 if fog is anywhere on the board. Nice, so it actually still goes nice with the Leshen, or the Woodland Spirit, I should say. Halfway through. No comment. Stupid keg. Nothing really interesting. Come on, shoot.
Now for more.
Ah, really? Second one? Ooh. Draw 2 cards from your deck, including golds. Keep 1 and discard the other. Hello, Odoric. Welcome to my deck. Or, let's actually check the version of the Guardian. Create 2 lesser Guardians on the top of your opponent's deck. Yeah, the Guardian may actually be useful. I believe the Guardian was played in that one match. One game of Gwent I published a couple days ago. Nasty. Yeah, Udorek it is. Udorek it is. Has to be. For a 12 power spy, it's really damn good.
More. Now for more.
Ha! We get it now. Nice. It's a very nice card actually. You can completely screw up your opponent if you use that wisely.
More.
Oh, there is the third one. Thank you. Welcome, Rider, to the team. I've got 3 of them now. Or I think I have 3. Hopefully, no more. Oh,
Wow.
why again, Squirtle? Oh, nice. Kegs. Move all units on the row to random rows on the same side. Okay.
Now for more.
I really want to mouse over, right click actually on the blood curdling roar and see what bear we spawn. Can anybody confirm? Was it 12 strength bear? Destroy an ally, spawn a bear. As I've said previous time, I'll check it later. It's neutral, so it's useful. I'm receiving all of your Squirtle cards, you say. Okay, we can trade. If that only was possible. Cool. Second long ship. Nice. It's nice to have at least 2 of them. They're risky. Then again, early on, people don't have the tools to lock them or destroy them that easily. And with a discard Queen's Guard, it's really cool. Oh. Huh. Okay. Raging Berserker it is. Have they changed it? Transform into a Raging Bear, I believe. Oh, Retaliation. Okay, okay. 12 strength, thank you. I thought I've seen that either in someone else's stream or on the official live stream. Ugh. Okay, let's go for the third one, just because, God knows, something kinky may come to my mind.
Goody.
Open!
Now for more.
I don't want a third Vikuvaro. And I don't think I want a third captain. Oh, why not? Good, let's go a third captain.
More.
I've got 2 Ekimaras so far. 1 premium and 1 normal. So let's get the third Ekimara just in case. For whenever I decide to start monsters. Ekimaras are really powerful because they're one of the units that actually inherit the old monster faction ability.
Now for more.
Tough. This. You shouldn't do what I just did. That's not good. Oh, 3 Squirtle again. Come on, guys. Be gentle. Okay, Adept is a new card. And I don't particularly need any of the other 2. That was a bad keg. Very bad keg.
Goody.
Unfortunately, I believe that's a 4th hound. Well, the 2nd bear is nice, and God knows how many thunders I've got
Now
already.
for more.
Yeah. Immune Boost seems actually like a very interesting card to have. Boost 3 adjacent units by 3 and add 3 armor to them. So that's actually damn good. Let's give it a try. Plus, it would appear I don't have it yet. Right? It said no. It said 0.
More.
Welcome, Vran. That's my first Vran? Really? Wow.
Now for more.
And that would probably be my 3rd Warlock ship. There we go. I will most likely go with 3. Probably with 3. Yeah, definitely with 3, I think. For a discard Queen's Guard, it makes sense to have 3 of them. Well, just because I don't have this design of the Queen's Guard, I'll mill the others. I've got more than 3 already.
Wow.
Wow! Oh crap! Oh, that's bad. Really bad draw. Horrible. Okay. Epidemic for I don't know what reason. 37 left.
for
Stop
more.
pretending to be excited, Choop. That's yet another bad draw. And by bad I mean cards I don't need. Alright. Allow me a couple of minutes for a very quick break. I'll be back very shortly, guys. And we've got 36 more to open, with hopefully good surprises coming. Or any surprises, good or bad. Still need series. But I need a ton of cards. Oh. Don't you dare blame the lemon beer. There is nothing wrong with lemon beer, damn it. It's rainy today, but generally it's supposed to be spring, so kind of hot. Lemon beer is really fresh and tasty. It's not, I don't know if what I understand from lemon beer is the same as you understand it. It's beer with a slight taste of lemon. Don't actually drop real lemons in it. Okay, 36 more. Let's pull 10 legendaries out of them.
Nice.
Not a good start. That would be the 5th captain now, or 4th? Thank you.
Now for more.
Okay, let's get another foglet. Building for the future.
More.
Second Axeman seems like a proper choice. Hi, Trollolo. Nothing interesting again. I think my luck is diminishing. I've opened so many, 70, 80 kegs so far. And I've gotten barely like, what, 5 or 6 legendaries? I think. Probably 7. Okay, let's see about Cynthia. Deploy. Reveal the highest unit, including golds, in your opponent's hand and boost self by the revealed unit's power. Ooh. Is it a no-brainer or what? Welcome, Cynthia. She's a new card, right? Or redesigned old one? I believe it's a new... I don't remember Cynthia card from Nilfgaard.
Nice.
Eh, come on.
More.
Come on. Ooh, good. Oakfist. I believe it's exactly the same as before. Let's see. Turn start, damage all enemies by 1, then return this unit to your hand and transform it into Exhausted Oakfist. Exhausted Oakfist is, if I'm not mistaken, exactly the same, but without the timer anymore. And because of the mulligan, this is a good damage card, as well as a good card advantage. Plus, it's too soon to build for monsters, really. No, I don't remember. I really don't.
Wow.
Oh, come on. Okay, the Brigade is a good card, plus I don't have it. Boost self by 2 when you play a spying unit. It's still a good card for the spies. Deploy boost self by 2 for each spying enemy. Nice. Gotta start using the damn keybinds, like enter. Third Hunter? Okay, let's go with the Third Hunter.
Now for more.
Oh, Donner! Donner isn't a spy anymore, but that's probably already very well known. Deploy toggle units lock. This is the lock card for Skellige. And discard a random bronze card from your opponent's deck, your graveyard. Huh. That's okay, yeah, it's Skellige versus Coyotel versus Northern Realms here. Two of the factions I will not be playing anytime soon versus the faction I'm starting with. What the hell is wrong with my clicking? Is the game lagging? That's not possible.
More.
Huh. That's gonna be a tough one. Necromancy. Banish a unit from either graveyard and boost your highest ally by its power. Restore we've already seen. And set it. Deploy. Set the power of a revealed unit in your opponent's hand to 1. I believe we've discussed set it already. Quite a limited usefulness. Choices between Necromancy and Restore, and as weird as it may sound, I don't want the damn Restore. I'm gonna go for Necromancy. I hope I won't regret down the line when I want to get Restore for whatever reason.
Now for more.
No, we don't curse. Very, very rarely. The hell? Oh, Sarah. Ooh. I've not played with Sarah ever since my first days with Weather Monster. Oh, wait. Shuffle a card from your hand, including golds, back into your deck. Then draw a different card of the same color. Did they completely change her? Apparently.
More.
I guess. Oh, King of Beggars. Nice. Another neutral card. Really powerful. He's actually swinging from 5 to 15, depending on the difference in power between you and your opponent. Really damn cool card. Let me read the description actually. Deploy Brave. Strengthen self enough to tie the round or to a maximum of 15 base power. So, if you play it and you are not losing, it will be a 5-point power. If you play King of Beggars and you're losing by 17 points, you will play for 15. So you will still be behind, but it will be a 15 power swing from a silver card, which is way more than the baseline for a silver. I believe it was considered to be 10 power points or so. Anyway, definitely a good choice, and I've already got Udoric.
Now form
Warcry
more.
is really, really different now, and I don't want to say it's actually that bad much worse than before, but it does feel like it's worse. Third Foglet, okay. Better than Scoia'tael. I have to learn Scoia'tael at some point. At least very basics.
Wow.
And I will have to play a Scoia'tael deck sooner or later for the challenges. Because CD Projekt Red is actually giving you all of the leaders for all of the factions if you do all of the challenges. Nice.
Goody.
Ouch. Third medic it is. Haven't seen a legendary in a while, haven't seen a premium in a while. What's happening? Come on, Kegs, are you keeping the best for last or what? Oh, oh. Wow. Okay, let's see. Tibor is new off guard, so it's gotta be a priority, but Caretaker is still a very good card. So, Tibor, deploy, clash, boost self by 15, then your opponent draws a revealed bronze card. That's actually a very good and powerful synergy card with the other revealed related cards. Caretaker. Resurrect a unit from your opponent's graveyard. Exactly the same as before. I don't remember what was the base power for the Caretaker. And Triss. Butterfly, Triss Butterfly is a neutral card, so... Boost the lowest allies by 1. Tough choice. Boost, this means it's going green. It's not the base power improvement. Oh crap, I don't know which one to pick. Damn it. I'm gonna go with Tibor. I'll try to make the best of it with synergy with other revealed cards. Don't know if I'll be able to. Sooner or later I'll probably learn how to do it. Okay, one Dull Botana Protector just for color. Aromancy has changed a little bit. Play a weather card from your deck or graveyard. Shuffle the others from your deck back. We've talked about Serit already. I don't want Margarita because a faction. Let's go with Aromancy for now. It's a neutral card. No, I'm not an agent. But that was a nice throw. I have to give it to you. Spotter. Third spotter, better than the others. Oh, and I'm not Russian also. Oh, come on. What's that crap now?
Movie card. Now for more.
Well, at least I don't own this card, so it's... As small as it is, it's some kind of a benefit. 13 left, okay. The 13th one, will it be luck? Or... Ooh, Summoning Circle, nice. It's a new card, and let's see. Spawn a base copy of the last enemy your opponent played from their hand. I like that little known fact, but you've made it a little more known now. Oh. Fake City or Eskel? I don't have any of the Witchers at the moment, so Fake City is probably a better idea. Plus, I've never actually played with the Witchers. Simply because I think they used to have good synergy with Scoia'tael, or at least I've seen them mostly used in Scoia'tael decks. When I've got Nilfgaard to take care of, so Series seems like... Thank you, Trollo, for stopping by. Series seems like a best choice here. The 13th keg was a good one, actually.
Now for more.
Oh, this isn't a good one. That's a horrible keg. Go away quicker. 11 left. Come on, 11 is my favorite number. It's gotta be something. 4 monsters. I don't think I've ever opened a keg with 4 cards in the first draw from the same faction. All 4 of them. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's gonna be tough. Svanrige. Some people read it as Svanrige. I believe original Polish pronunciation is supposed to be Svanrige. So let's see. Veteran, strengthen self by 1. Deploy, draw a card including golds, then discard a card from your hand. Or Cantarella, who's still a spy. Draw a card including golds, keep it or place it at the bottom of your deck and draw another. That's a similar effect. Do I go for Cantarella or Svanrige? Both good cards. I don't know what to do with them. I already have 1 spy and city for Skellige, and I might actually go for Cantarella here. Wonder if I would regret that. Yep, Cantarella is. I've always had her in my Nilfgaard deck. Then again, I've never actually played Spy Nilfgaard before. I've always played Morvran.
Now for more.
Okay. You say Cantarella? Yeah, seemed like the best choice. In terms of balance, at least.
More.
Oh! Now, Vilgeforce doesn't play with Roach anymore, which is kind of a nerf, and I believe everything else is exactly the same as before. Let's see. Destroy an ally, then play the top card from your deck including the golds. Or Clash, destroy an enemy, then your opponent draws a revealed bronze card. Exactly the same as before, and I believe the power is exactly the same as before. So, do I want to go for Ard? Push 5 adjacent enemies to the row above them and damage them by 2. So, that's actually up to 18, because it's 8 and 5 other are being pushed and damaged by 2. So that's up to 18 points gold by default. And if I play Weather, which is usually the synergy for Ard, or was, that may actually result in a very damn powerful card. And I don't think I will benefit from Vilgefortz as much as I used to. That's definitely a tough choice. Has to be Get Out Ard because it's a neutral card. And again, I believe it's better.
Now for more.
I don't want to pick anything from here. But yeah, Hawker support it is. Oh, I'm almost done. And surprisingly, it took me an hour and 15-ish minutes so far. I thought it would be slower. But then again, when the keg is crap, I don't really have much to say. New card. The only real good benefit from this keg. I'm starting to realize that because I refuse to play Scoia'tael and Northern Realms, I'm actually drawing far less value from opening these kegs. Well, current for my current plans, I mean, not overall.
Now for more.
Vulkk or Malena? Is Malena a new card or is it a card I just don't remember? No, she's not new. Turn start. Move a random unit on another row on this side to this row. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Vulkk. Monsters are something I will be doing before school. Not really sure if I can fit the Alan foot soldiers and how exactly I'm gonna play with them. I need to learn how to play with this card. And yeah, I'll pick up another. 3 kegs left. Final push. Nothing special so far. Okay, I've got 2 cleavers already. And it's gotta be Yarpen or Thaler. Huh. Thaler it is.
Now for more.
Yeah, it's actually been a very long time since I've received a premium card. Is this the last deck? The last... not deck. The last keg. Give me something awesome.
Nice. More.
Oh. 3 bears could be a little bit of an overkill, but... I've played decks with 3 bears in the past, and the good thing about the bear is that it doesn't damage my own side anymore, it just damages the others. So, why the hell not? If it doesn't get removed or locked or done something else to it, actually there is nothing else you can do. You can either destroy it or lock it. It has a potential to do a lot of damage for a bronze card. And yeah. And that was it. I've managed to open 111 kegs. And I didn't get all the cards I wanted even for my first deck that I will be building. So let's quickly take a glimpse at the collection that I've got so far. And maybe take a quick look at a couple of the cards. So, filters, color, sort, default. Yep. New. That's what I wanted to see. Let's see all of the new cards. I think I have pretty much, not pretty much, actually a decent starting, more like a advanced starter Skellige deck, with an exception of Ciri. I believe I've got everything else that I wanted. Not Ciri, Ceres. I want to say, sorry, Ceres. So yeah, let's check out the animation of the shackles. Very simple animation, but with the sound effect, it makes up for a really good card. The bear, confirmation, yes, of course, it's 12 strength. What else is cool? Oh, let's see. Aeromancy. Play a weather card from your deck or graveyard. Shuffle the others from your deck. So, in my personal opinion, Aeromancy has been nerfed, and quite a lot. First, because weather has been not exactly nerfed, but it's changed the way it works. It doesn't really destroy a whole row now. It damages the row progressively as the round goes on. But unfortunately, it's not a standalone card that can produce weather now. I need other weather cards to make Aeromancy work. Sorry. Drought is really a good addition. I'm definitely gonna do my best to make good use of that card. What else? What else? Of course, the renew is still good, and it's even better than before because you can drag from yours and your opponent's graveyards. Oh, I forgot I pulled the Elven Mercenary. Ugh. Well, she's not killing him exactly, but that's what the sound suggests. What else do we have around here? Huh? Oh, Rikuvaru Novice. Huh? Hey Oscar, how are you doing? You've just missed the whole opening, right? Of course, if you were interested to see it. Huh? One more time. Trigger the ability of a spying enemy ambassador or emissary. Nice, actually. This is really useful in synergy with... Oh, look at how many Queen's Guards I've got. 6. And I've got 6 of the Shield Maidens as well. Nice. I've got quite a lot of cards to mill. I've got 4 Raiders now. Oh, 6 Scouts. Cool. I don't think I'll ever run with more than 2 Scout in deck. Although, you never know. Oh! Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Once again. Third time. It does have a potential to become a very powerful card. So it's a veteran, which means it will be 6 power in the 3rd round, if you keep it for then. And boost this unit by 1 wherever it is, whenever you discard a unit. Wherever it is, it could be in your hand, deck, or graveyard, it's getting boosted. Nice. What else do we have? Oh! Really? Premium Redanian Elite? This is one of the cheaper animations, I have to say. But the sound is really good, at least. It could have been bunking the shield, you know, preparing for fight. Oh, an animated version of the Necker Warrior. Ugh. I wish I had a premium version of the normal Neckers. Where are they? Well, here somewhere. Did I skip on them? Oh! Really? Premium gold? Wow. It literally is scary. Damn, I love that. Oh, don't remember when the hell I pulled it. Could have been in round 1 somewhere, so I didn't notice it. Anyway, let's take a look at the Necker Warrior again. Cool little guy. Have these guys changed? Deploy strengthen self by 1 for each damaged enemy, including toads. Then damage self by 1. Okay, they have changed a lot. Has nothing to do with the old version of... Does it? No, it has nothing to do with the old Berserker Marauder. And it does have that keyword regressing, which has been commented quite a few times on my guide and on the Reddit post that I published a few days ago with all the keywords. Regressing is not an official keyword according to CD Projekt Red for some reason. But basically what it means is when it goes to the graveyard, it returns back to the basic power. This is Gwent, mate. It's a card collecting game, or a collecting card game. I'm never sure how exactly it's supposed to be pronounced. And it's based on the Witcher universe. It's a serious upgrade and step up in a standalone version from the minigame available in Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This guy, I think, is exactly the same as before. Okay, Retaliation, transform into a raging... Oh! Ah. So that's what's different, actually. These guys retaliate, which means if you damage this one, apparently it doesn't transform into a bear now, but instead, for the next round, it returns as a bear with 11 points power. Cool. That's a small change at first glimpse, but actually I think it's gonna be powerful. 8 skirmishers, really? It's a slight overkill. And there it is, the war crier that has been changed a lot. And yet I'm still not sure if this is a nerf. First glimpse, it did seem like a nerf. Because boost 3 damaged units to the left by half of their power, rounding up. So if you're boosting a unit with power 7, it's gonna get boosted by 4. So it's gonna go to 11 points. It does seem like a nerf. Oh man, look at the blood dripping down. Wow. I would have wanted this card to be animated with the wolf actually grasping the hand instead of being kind of a post effect. This guy is really good. It's a vital card and really important for the second round specifically. With this card, Skellige Queensguard. What else? What else? I've got 2 of the crowns. The third one is still eluding me. I'm not too desperate. God. I've seen Ciri. She was a premium card before. I can't remember when exactly they introduced her as a premium, but she does look awesome. Oh. Cool. And I think those are all of the what color ownership. Oh, premium cards. Premium only. So I've put not all. I need all owned. How many premium cards I've pulled? 16. I'm 15. Okay, because I was a participant in the closed beta, and because of that, I got rewarded with the same premium version of Geralt. This card exists since the very beginning, or at least since the moment I joined the closed beta in early October last year. I also believe... No, I was gonna say something really stupid. This is my first card collecting game that I've ever played. I never played the mini game, the mini Gwent, the mini game Gwent in The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, but I made myself to want to play Gwent, the standalone version, and I'm really happy. It turns out to be a fantastic game, and even though I don't play it too hardcore, I mean, I've got about 60 hours, I think, in the closed beta, or at least that's what my client says. It might be wrong, because I have a feeling I've got at least twice that amount, but who knows. Oh yeah, in the beginning I was starting it from the icon on the desktop, not from the client. That's why it only says 60 hours. It's at least 100, 150, maybe even more than this I've spent in the closed beta for the October, November, December, January, February, March, April, 8 months. Wow. I've been playing for 8 months because I was lucky enough to get invited very early on. I believe I forgot to show the Aretusa Adept. Simple animation, but very cool. And that is it. Oh, okay, Ekimara. Okay. Oh, damn, poor horse. This card was nasty without the animation. It's even worse now. And Tremors is actually cool. This card you get by doing the one of the first challenges from the tutorial, and they actually make you spend 100 meteorite powder because of that. There are tricks to avoid it, so I can't really replicate what you need to do to get the card, complete the tutorial challenge, and not spend 100 meteorite powder. But I don't care, 100 is probably easy to get later on. Ooh. Okay, I think we've had enough for tonight. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me for these 90 minutes. Especially a special shout out to you, Tablecon, because you've been very vocal and you kept the chat alive tonight. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I believe very soon there should be some gameplay finally being featured from the open beta on my channel. That is, of course, as soon as I build the deck that I enjoy and the deck that I think has something to show and something to entertain with. Good night, everyone. It is Friday evening for me, so happy weekend. Enjoy Saturday and Sunday, and I will see you very, very soon with whatever the next video is.
The sheep